Yep. All right. We're on.
Say something.
No.
Fantastic. All right, before we get started, we're going to go around the circle, and you have to tell us your favorite gift. Does everybody celebrate Christmas and get gifts?
Or a holiday.
Or a holiday and get gifts? Okay, so let's talk about our favorite gifts from our holidays. All right? Kendall, you get to start.
That way.
No, you're the president or the chairperson. You're our leader. You've always got to start, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could lead by saying we're going to go that way.
No, I think that's a good idea.
No. Or you could just give Kendall.
No, wait, I'll think of something. I'll try to make it fast.
table.
All right.
No, I can't. I'll probably fall. Oh gosh.
So something to know about me is I'm really indecisive on really small things. So this is one of those moments. Yeah, we're gonna go that way.
No, that way. Come back to you.
Okay, yeah, I have no idea.
Skip.
My parents got me waitress tickets, and so we got to go to Waitress. It's a musical for people who don't know. It's a musical.
They got you tickets to be a waitress.
No. It's a musical. I went to go see it at the Buell. It's like one of my favorites, and so I was that was probably my favorite gift.
Did you guys hear Hamilton is coming to Denver?
I'm buying tickets. They come out the 22nd, and my mom has it. Yeah.
Mark it down. All right, dude. Waitress tickets.
Waitress tickets.
All right. Next.
It's like a drone that you can control with your phone, which is pretty great.
Nice.
The best thing I got, it wasn't really cool, but it was a contribution towards my new snowboard that I bought.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Nice. You're looking very sharp today, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I went out for lunch and never changed.
I like it. Hey, Todd. Welcome. We're doing our favorite gifts from the holidays. Our favorite gift.
Alright, I actually got a bunch of pairs of socks and these things are super comfortable.
Like, are they designed or are they just
That's
plain?
awesome.
Okay.
My friend has a sock subscription every month.
What?
Do you need that many socks?
Yes, you do.
Wow, you do?
He's a fanatic. Yeah.
Because now people wear like different socks. And, I mean, socks are back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Socks are back in.
Like all the cool colored ones. All right, let's keep going.
I got a new processor for my computer.
How fast?
It's pretty cool. Fast.
Awesome.
I got a new Xbox, which is good because I haven't got one in like 5 years. So.
Dude. Wow. Cool.
I got a Lush gift card, so I bought a bunch of bath bombs.
Oh my goodness. Lush. That place is so smelly. I mean, smelly in a good way.
I got a pair of earrings.
Oh, nice. Like they were just special earrings or?
Just so they cover
Well, I just got my second piercing.
Oh,
So they were just like nicer earrings.
very cool.
like I said.
All right.
I got this Garmin GPS watch
Ooh,
for running.
so you'll never get lost. Fantastic. Does it know you're at town hall right now?
Probably.
Yeah. Does it tell you you are now at town hall?
I wish.
Just kidding. All right.
I got some new shoes.
Yeah. Like which kind?
These ones.
Ooh. Very nice.
I got some new shoes also.
Are you wearing them?
Yep.
But
Yes, come on. Yeah. Rocking the shoes.
I'm saving for a car.
Whoa.
Ari's flexing.
Anybody need to ride to youth council?
What?
If anybody needs a ride to youth council, they should talk to Ari. All right, let's keep going.
I got an iPhone.
Oh.
that's really cool.
Yeah, I need a new iPhone. My like little button doesn't work
Mine
anymore.
dies at like 40%.
Yeah.
You heard they did that on
Especially in the
purpose.
cold.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right.
I got a new tennis racket, so that's cool.
What'd you get?
It was a Babolat. It was like, it's blue. It's cool.
Isn't Babolat like right here? Don't they make rackets just in Louisville?
I don't know.
I
There's
think
a lot of
it's-
stores.
They do?
I think they do
Where?
like one of their, like their, headquarters or something like right here. I could be wrong though. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's true.
I got a rock lamp.
Oh, what?
Oh, I have one. I love
It's like
mine.
a lamp and there's a.
The like, wait, the Himalayan like rock salt lamp thing. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
A rock lamp.
It gives off like really nice, like a nice soft light.
Yeah, it helps you de-stress.
Cool.
Mine's on like all the time.
I love it.
I got a RC that can do 70 miles an hour.
What?
It's really fast.
That's dangerous. Yeah. It's a purple.
I have a picture of it. Anyone wants to see?
Now, can you like get speeding tickets?
I don't know.
Let's test the theory.
70 miles an hour. Why would you need something that goes that fast?
You didn't keep up with it.
Look at that thing. How big is it?
Like,
Wait, but how would you like keep up with it if it like was so much faster?
you go to a really long street, so you can see it all the time.
Okay, wait.
It's also fun to take to like dirt tracks and jump it and stuff. Because it has nice.
Can I do a quick poll? How many of you guys know that if you park too close to a fire hydrant, you get ticketed?
Yeah.
What's the distance?
You
How
like
far?
block it.
Oh, well, you got a ticket.
My friend got a ticket and it was really funny because her parents thought it was theirs, but then they opened it and it was where the camera was and you could see her face and she was like, ooh. So funny. Like the six of us, we were just cracking up because Emma, she goes to Fairview.
All right, where are we? Zoe, everybody listen. We're doing gifts. We're celebrating.
I got a bunch of stuff to make dorm mattresses more comfortable, so.
What? You got
You know you're getting old when. Like a foam pad
Yeah.
and a cover.
Is it one of the eggshell ones?
No, it's
No, it's
not.
the regular.
Yeah, just that one.
Okay.
I feel like the eggshell ones aren't even that comfortable. Like, it makes it a little bumpy.
All right, one more.
No, she didn't
No, we
get
got
the
three
eggshell.
more.
Yeah.
4. Okay, Casson, and then we'll go back to the top of the table here.
I got a really warm cloak.
All right.
Yeah.
Do any of you guys have electric blankets?
Yes.
Oh, my mom bought my dog.
That just sounds
Awesome, aren't they?
dangerous.
My mom bought the dog's electric blankets.
Your dogs have electric blankets.
Yes.
I sleep
All
with
right.
mine on high every night.
Yeah,
like,
I
it's
have
electric cranked.
and it gets so warm.
All right. Favorite gift?
I got an Apple Watch.
Apple Watch.
So which is better, the Apple or Garmin?
Ooh.
Apple.
Oh.
I'm not gonna argue.
All right, Casson. I mean, Kent.
Well, I still don't really know, but every year my oldest sister Fallon gives me like just a box of her hand-me-downs and stuff, so it's kind of funny and it's like kind of convenient too. There's like a lot of things for free, so it's just like yeah,
A whole box.
yeah.
Like, it's like one of those trunk club kind of things, like online, where you can like get a whole bunch of
Yeah, I just like
clothes
I get a
or-
bunch of things, and this year she included a tapestry that she didn't want anymore, so works out.
Awesomeness.
Yeah. What about you?
I got
Daughter?
a daughter.
You got a daughter?
Yeah. I got a new daughter for Christmas. It was for holidays or whatever it is. All right, so cool. Well, welcome back, everybody. It looks like a short list, but actually there's a lot of work to do. And I'll let Kendall take over from here and lead us. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Yeah, so, well, should we do the roll call? Okay, roll call. Me, yep. JD, Casson, Grace,
Here.
Alex,
Here.
Alec,
Here.
Morgan, Paxton,
Here.
Aston's not coming, Soha's not coming, Audrey, I don't know, okay,
She's not coming.
Jasmine,
Here.
Michael,
Here.
Tia,
She's in somewhere stuck in traffic or something from Beaver Creek.
okay, Ari. Oh yeah, didn't they close the tunnel both
Is that what
ways?
it was? Okay.
Okay.
Ari's here.
Jordan.
Here.
Tyler. Connor.
Here.
Jack.
Here.
Laura.
Here.
Jayon.
Here.
Trini.
Here.
Trisha.
Here.
Zoe.
Here.
Sarah.
Here.
Perfect.
That's pretty good. I mean, for
Yeah,
holidays,
Audrey, so-
for all you guys to be here, that's pretty awesome.
Okay.
Boo on those other people, right?
Boo.
Make a note on that. Boo. Boo on all the other people that couldn't make it. For very good reasons. Y'all actually called in, by the way.
Even Morgan? Yeah.
Except for Morgan.
Because I texted her, I'm like, hey, don't forget, and she just never texted me back, and I was like, okay then.
Second semester senior.
Yeah.
That's already good start.
So, first item, Tech with Seniors. We have that scheduled for January 29th. So, who said that they would reach out to the organizations?
So it was me and Audrey. She told me that Balfour said that they kind of already have a group that's doing that stuff, so they can't do that. And I called Sunrise, and they said they can't get back to me until next week.
So, to be determined location. So, with that, do you guys still feel confident about having it the 29th? If we don't have a location so far.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, cool. And how many people do you guys think we will need on that day, like volunteer-wise?
I think like 10 people max.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully having it at the location will make it more popular than the other one. So,
Let's ask the who.
Yeah.
Do we already have the who? Did we get that last time? I don't think we did.
Who?
Who's going to be the Tech for Seniors crew?
Let's look.
what day of the week is that?
Monday. No, I don't think I think we just set a date and people who would call. Let me find it first.
Cool.
Yeah.
Who would like to volunteer to be a Tech for Seniors? Or are we calling it Cyber Seniors, or what do we
I
call
think
it?
it's Tech with Seniors. That's what it's
Tech
called
with
on
Seniors.
here.
All right, Monday,
I like
January
cyber
29th.
seniors. I mean,
Yeah, what time would it be at?
We didn't set a time, did we?
no, because we don't have the place yet.
It would probably be an early evening dinner, early dinner-ish.
I said 4:30 or 5ish. That's what it says.
How
that's
long
where we have
would you
notes.
want to do it?
I think probably scheduling it for 2 hours and being flexible with that 2 hours. I mean, getting started will take a while, and kind of wrapping it up will take a little while, so it's really whatever, hour and a half in the middle that you're really doing it. And depending on who comes and when, you could say it's from these, from this time, and then somebody may come right at the beginning, and somebody may come at the middle, somebody may come at the end.
Yeah, so who would want to sign up if it was January 29th? Maybe 4:30 to 6:30-ish or 5:30 to 7:30-ish?
All right, so we have, just raise your hands and we'll get your names. I'll call them out for you. Grace, Zoe, Jasmine, Jay Young, Sarah, you a fast typer?
I could be a maybe for the end.
Yeah, if it's later.
Okay. Alex. JD. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Casson. Kendall.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9. That should be good.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
We can remind the people who are out of town too if they want to come. Okay.
It might be good for you 9 to figure out a way. We won't meet between now and then. Maybe through the group chat, group me thing. Is everybody on group me? Are you guys getting all the texts and stuff that come through? Awesome.
Ooh, I'll make an event and then you guys can say if you're going or not. And then
That'd
if
be
you
awesome.
can't, you can change that, right?
I think so. But it might be good for you guys to get together and just kind of say, here are the things we need to be prepared for. You can just talk it through online too if you want to. What are the things, phones, computers, different software, whatever that you guys want to be able to highlight, and being able to have some of those devices there so you can maybe teach as you go. Or if they're bringing devices to you, that you can kind of help them, whatever. So do you guys know both platforms? We got iPhone platform, we've got the
Android.
Android, and then there's also Google, right? has its own thing?
Google's like the same as Android.
Is
Yeah.
it? Okay.
There's like Windows, but I don't
Yeah.
know if people have that.
It won't be too complicated.
Yeah. So yeah, just be ready for whatever there, but it might be good for just you guys just to bounce ideas off of each other a little bit, so you know where you're going with that. Anything else that we need to think about that as far as logistics, Kendall?
I don't think so. Just as long as like we hear back about the location, like once they can call you back, that'd be good. It shouldn't be like there's no setup for it. There's no cleanup. It's just being there and helping them. So yeah, if you want to say if you're going or not on the group meeting, you can just say if you're going, not if you're not going, because that's redundant, and then you can change it if you need to.
So if Sunrise ends up being a no, should we find someplace else?
Yes. Does anyone know of any local places besides Balfour and Sunrise?
So Balfour is the one on 95th? Is that the one
I think so.
that you guys were thinking about?
If you're heading towards Lafayette.
Mhm. And then Sunrise.
That's the one by Woodland.
Mhm.
I have no idea.
Fraser Meadows, I don't know where that is,
Yeah.
but that should be kind of close.
Is that Boulder?
Yeah.
Is it? But it's like right south Boulder, right at the exit, right?
Did they call both? Did she call both Balfours? Because there's two.
I don't know. She just said Balfour.
Yeah.
I don't know which one she called.
Which two are you seeing?
Because there's one at Cherrywood Village, and then there's another one that's the one on,
95th.
yeah.
Um,
But it might just be like, I don't know.
Cool. Can you check Fraser Meadows real quick? Where that's at? Or, no?
Yeah, that's technically in Boulder. So.
Where in Boulder? It's south side, right?
It's by Foot Hills.
Yeah. So that may be another one to check in on. Would you take that one on?
Which one?
Thank you, Sarah.
Wait, which one was it again?
Fraser Meadows. I've been to that one. It's pretty large. What I remember.
I mean, worst comes to worst, we could reach out to the Louisville Rec again, but it wasn't that successful last time there. And they do have construction right now, but we could try to like correspond it to one of their like events going on already with the elderly.
Do we have any flexibility on the dates there?
I don't.
Did you say the Meridian too? Did you mention the Meridian?
No, what's that one?
The Boulder Meridian's off of, you get off of Foothills and go west.
Okay.
And it's just behind like there's a King Super shopping center there. It's right behind there.
Can we add that one to the list too?
Yeah.
Boulder Meridian?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's, let's see, directions. I can give you, there's a phone number here.
I found it.
Got
Yep,
it?
senior living, Boulder Meridian.
What's the phone number?
Um,
Oh, you got it too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Cassie's got it.
Cool.
So the other thing is, as she's calling, maybe they say, well, we can't do it on the 29th, but we could do it on the 30th. What kind of flexibility do we have there for her to make that decision when she's calling for you guys? Whether it's Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night kind of thing, for those 9 that...
Yeah, it'd be good to mention like a preference that we have.
So our preference is here,
Yeah.
but our second option would be what?
Probably like within the next few days of that.
Yeah. Right?
So week of the 29th?
Yeah.
So that'll give you some good with each one of those. And so pick the one in closest proximity first, and then move down the line in geography.
Okay. So next up is Parents' Night Out, which is February 15th. So for those of you who don't know about it, we're gonna like host all the children who want to be dropped off, or like whose parents want to drop them off, over at the new sports stable. Was it you who? Okay.
Yeah, so I sent an email to the special events coordinator at the sports stable. I haven't heard back yet, but I should hear back by tomorrow, I would assume. And so I just mentioned that we're looking for space and everything like that. I said, did we agree that the turf field would be enough room, that in itself? Okay. And so I mentioned that, talking about specifically that space. And so I brought up all the ideas and I'm waiting to hear back on what she says.
Who was that person? Do you remember the name?
I want to say Ainsley Hunt or something
Okay.
along those lines. The last name was Hunt, I'm pretty sure.
Awesome. If you have any trouble with that, just let me know. There's a couple other people there that may be good
Okay.
contacts as well. Do you have my cell? Or you can get me on group.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how many people do you guys think we will need on that night? And we said 5 to 8 p.m.
5 to
just
8
like
p.m. and then kindergarten through 8th grade.
How many kids do you think would be there? 'Cause
We'll figure it out by
Is there a rule on like how many?
ratio.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the kid's age. The younger, the larger the ratio. So I'd say if we had 1 to 5,
You say ratio.
1 to 7, I think we'd be okay.
The ratio
So that's-
of child?
We need to have some kind of registration, I would imagine, or I mean, do we just want to do a drop off?
Over 3 is 1 to 13. Like
Over
one
3?
person, yeah, one person. Wait, that's not right. That doesn't seem right.
One person. 13.
I would.
I like for our age group and our purposes, if we did a, 1
Okay,
to
1 to 8. There.
1 to 8,
That's what
1
it
to
is.
7, I think that would be good.
1 to 13 is with
Thursday.
level 6 qualification.
That's a teacher. That's a teacher. Okay, so
I feel like don't we need
That's
some kind
another
of forms
Wednesday.
to be signed or like?
a waiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have that. We'll have waivers
So we
and all
can kind of
that.
get like that, use that as like a registration type thing, right? So like we.
When they drop off and sign in, yeah.
We should also make sure that we have like you have to put your name down and show us your license so that we there isn't anybody kidnapped, because that would be really bad.
That's a good
If
idea,
you've
like
heard
a
that
check-in.
people do
like
that,
a-
like,
Yeah, maybe we could give a number, they get a number corresponding to their kid, and they have to show that number, that
Yeah.
ticket, when they come back.
there's a kid abducted from my church.
Where do you
Wow.
go?
Flatirons?
I didn't hear
But they
about
used
that.
to, they have a
That was a
system
long
of
time ago, that was like 10 years ago.
That's
Oh my goodness.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll prevent that.
So waivers, security, we'll get that done. And so if we have, 50 kids, we need, at least 5, 6 of you guys. If we have 100 kids, 12. So I'd say if we're in that 10 to 15 range of us being there, we'll probably be safe.
How much have we advertised this?
0. So, I mean, once we get place, down, I mean, we have to get those logistics down, and then Katie will help us with that, and Katie Rummel it done.
And as long as we get the flyers out like on the 15th of January, I think we'll be pretty solid.
Yeah.
It's like a month in advance.
Yeah.
So that'll probably be like the newsletter in the OT7.
Yeah, we can get it on 27, whatever you need as far as communications on all those. I mean, if we can get people to send out, if Katie can give us one of those little flyers so we can all post them everywhere.
Do we want to do signups for that? Or like a tentative signup at least?
Like a RSVP type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so we have like an idea of how many people, and if we need more of us to go over there.
Cool. Yep, we can set up an RSVP pretty easily. Right now, from last time, these are the people that said they could come. Kendall, Aston, Tia, Laura, Connor, Jack, Audrey, Zoe, and Jasmine. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I would like to be taken off that. I don't think I can make that.
Okay.
Okay. You can pull it right down.
Let's do another round of that. So if you can be there, raise your hand, please. I'll call out some names for you.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
To sign
Keep
up
your
for
hands
the.
up.
Oh, God.
Kendall.
To sign up for the.
Okay,
This
go.
is awesome. Thank you, guys.
Kendall. everybody's not here.
Cassie. Tyler. Jasmine.
Okay.
Trisha and Trini. Jack and Connor.
I might be busy, but I'm pretty sure I'm not, so.
Ari, question mark.
And Laura.
Laura.
And Tia.
And Tia, that's right, Tia's in. Paxton. Jaya. Jordan. How are we doing?
Fine, we're good.
Michael. How many is this? Can you give us a quick count?
Okay, I think I missed like 5 people, but it's fine.
Call
1,
them
2,
out.
3, 4. Kendall, Aston, Tia, Laura, Connor, Jack, Ari, Jasmine, Casson, Tyler, Trisha, Trini, Jack, Connor, and then Ari is a question mark. Paxton, Jayon, Jordan, and Michael.
I think you have Jack and Connor in there twice.
Did I put that?
Maybe Ari twice.
No, okay, yeah. Now it's all good. It's fine.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, they get more people. Okay.
Fantastic.
We should put like the offer out to people for it.
Yeah, I just made an event for it.
Fantastic.
So again, just say if you're going or not on the group meeting.
I'd like to propose that we go ahead and discuss item number 3, but then maybe in new business and then come back. And for those people that are Parents Night Out people, we can dismiss everybody else and you guys can then just plan a little bit of what those 5 to 8 would look like. What are the elements? What are games? What other things? Do we want food? Do we want all that stuff? So is that cool? Okay.
Okay, so we wanted to do a team building dinner, but we wanted to hear from you guys on it. So I don't know who all was able to go last time, but we went to the Rockies game. And before that, we went to the sports stable and had dinner there. And so that was a lot of fun to get together and do that. Thanks. But we didn't know where you guys would want to eat. Any suggestions? Or do you guys want to do a dinner? Do you not want to do a dinner? Would you rather do something else or nothing at all? Or
Like the dinner idea. Like food.
Where though? The one who spoke up.
I don't know.
and you keep speaking up, and I really appreciate it.
We could eat, I mean, the sports table was good. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do we want to go like do something? Like we could go bowling, or we could go. I'm obsessed with this one place in Loveland. It's an all-day laser tag arena.
Loveland?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's real. It's fine. It's fine. You know what?
This is almost Wyoming.
No, it's not. It's before for college.
No, so let's brainstorm a little bit. What other ideas? We'll just throw out some stuff on the table and then maybe we can decide out of what gets thrown out.
Yeah.
When would this be though?
Whenever, sooner rather than later. We have a good amount of people in the group.
Yeah.
A lot of newcomers too. It's good to know.
Are there any other restaurants on the sports table besides that one? No?
I think it's just like pizza place. So, I'm like trying to think of what's close to here.
There's that like Mud Rocks or Murdoch's thing, I don't know what it is.
Mud Rocks.
What's the
Murphy's?
one? Murphy's, yeah.
Murphy's? Yeah.
There's,
There's Murphy's, there's Old Chicago, there's IHOP, there's...
If we wanted to, we might just do like Rush Pie or something, but that might be.
There's that barbecue
I'm
place.
thinking if we don't
Little
go
Wayne's.
Wayne's, is that what it's called?
They sell out almost every day, so.
You go at 10.
It's like I want an opportunity to talk to everyone. Like, so like if we do something more casual, we could do like every 10 minutes or every 5 minutes, like and then some text. So like. Do you catch what
Yeah.
What about like Tutti Frutti? Like we did that with Tori once.
Is Tutti Frutti like closed?
Is it
So-
I think they closed.
I think so, yeah. That's gone.
Yeah, I have a friend.
When was the last time you went?
like a long
Yeah, I haven't been there in a long.
Yeah, we're all like, shoot, it's gone, but I never.
They have good pizza.
Let's go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E.
You can play that. What's that little game?
Skee ball.
Yes.
That's a viable option.
Actually, is at
Actually,
this point.
let's go be kids again.
What's the age cutoff for Chuck E. Cheese? Like, what, do you have to have a kid with you?
They
But
said
do you?
They said why.
We could go to Gateway, which is like similar.
Where?
Gateway.
Oh yeah.
That has like the,
We went there for
what's it called, mini golf and, what's it called? Go-karts.
Yeah.
Food dogs, yeah.
food dogs.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
I had our after prom.
What?
We had our after prom at food dogs last year.
What?
Any other suggestions? And then we'll go to a vote from these.
Okay.
Any other ideas?
Are we actually allowed to Chuck E. Cheese without?
Yes. I'll look it up. We're that concerned about it. It's already on the list. Like.
We probably we can go to Chuck E. Cheese, but let's cater food from somewhere else.
It doesn't really.
Like, how sick am like? How many germs? There's a kitchen.
All right. Last call for options.
Okay, just to keep you guys in the know, we have Sports Stable, Murphy's, Old Chicago, IHOP, Chuck E. Cheese, Gateway, and Food
Oh,
Dogs.
I have Lucky Pie, Lulu's, Wayne's, because people on this side were just spitting them out.
Why don't we all vote for Wayne's?
Wayne's is a barbecue place, right?
But Zoe's right. Probably for it's more of a lunch
Okay.
than it would be a dinner.
Oh, is that by Target?
So
Yeah.
it's probably out.
I'll take it out.
Well, then I have.
Oh, yeah.
No, I have to open until like 2
24 hours.
p.m.
Yeah.
Basically.
I've never been there for dinner.
You've never had breakfast for dinner?
Well, like midnight, but like.
You've never had breakfast for dinner?
No.
It's like shocking me right now.
I've had breakfast.
Breakfast food is the best food. Hands down.
Okay.
All right. Let's just go through them and do a little quick vote and then narrow it down.
Okay, do you want us to read them again? Because I don't think people would.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna like go through the list and like, if you like it, and if you don't like it, okay? Or actually, it's just gonna be like, raise your hand if you like it, just keep your hand down if you don't like it. Okay,
And you can vote for as many as possible. Like it doesn't.
yeah, I'm just gonna scratch them off like as they go. So it's just like if the majority likes it, then we'll narrow it down from there, okay? So, Sports Stable, because it's a pizza restaurant.
So no.
He's like, don't even tell me about. Okay, Murphy's. Okay,
No.
Old Chicago.
Raise it high.
I like cities. IHOP.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We're narrowing it down.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Chuck E. Cheese. Oh.
Lucky Pie.
I feel like if we're gonna do a pizza place,
when-
wouldn't we go like
Yeah,
right
okay.
there?
I took it off.
If we did like Lucky Pie. No, I love Lucky Pie. I love it. But for the people who don't drive, is it a hassle for you guys or no? It's not a hassle for me at all.
Okay. Okay. Raise your hand. Raise your hand for Lucky Pie.
I mean, I like one.
It's got the ice cream next to it. It's got Sweet Cow right here.
Yeah,
We can do
sweet
both.
cow. It's like, oh my god, yes.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we're gonna do Lucky Pie because Sweet Cow's right next door. Yes.
Oh, that's a go.
Yeah.
But we're sponsoring Liz.
We could always go to IHOP at midnight.
Oh, yes.
I'm always.
All right.
Pie, sweet cow.
That's okay. That's okay. It's been showed up.
So Chuck E. Cheese.
One.
That's-
Lulu's. Barbecue. Okay.
We're just gonna do.
It closed.
No, it didn't.
No, it was the next
Well,
one.
no,
La
Rev.
Revolucion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gateway. Wait. We have two more. Gateway and Boondocks. Do those sound fun?
Yeah.
Like, does it sound fun to like rather than like?
It's only a 15-mile drive radius from my house.
We're down to go for like
Yes.
that would.
Okay.
Downtown Louisville's not too
Yeah, because yeah. It's good.
Okay, let's,
I'm like tilt and stuff too. Yeah, that's also nice.
Let's go 2 nights in a week and live in
That's like
No.
Yeah, so now that we have the place, when can you guys do this? Like, what night of the week works best for you? Obviously, dinner time, which is about, we can do the same time as all, like 6:30 to 8, relatively. You know, like rough estimate, because then most of us are free.
Are people busy that time on weekends, like 6:30 to 8?
I think I'm better on weekends.
Okay.
I'm just worried about how busy it'll be on weekends. I mean, it's packed every night. I mean,
That's true, that's true.
Okay, I'll put Friday. Just put like that's okay.
What a kid.
Ready? Wait.
We can always do a poll.
Why don't we just do a Wednesday, since that's when we meet?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, does it work it for?
What about the, what, well, I'll pull up the calendar. Okay. So, what about Wednesday, the 24th?
January?
Wednesday the 24th, or the 31st, or the 17th. Yeah, okay, Wednesday the 24th, 6:30 to 8.
Yes.
Raise your hand if you can.
That's like it.
Yeah.
Call in sick. Let's say for you guys that are on leadership, maybe get together a little bit to think about a couple of elements to put into that night that can help us kind of mingle around and get to know each other a little bit and all that good stuff, so we can really have a good connection time there.
I'm gonna make another event for it, guys.
Spanish.
Yeah, so if you guys see the notifications and it's in Spanish, sorry.
No, it doesn't change other people's phones to Spanish.
Sometimes when I like send something though, like it might be like assist students.
It's happened to me.
Yeah, wait.
Really? No.
No? Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. So 6:30 to 8. And again, just sign up if you're coming.
Awesome. Super fun bonding dinner.
Super fun bonding dinner.
Okay,
I like that title.
Awesome.
Cool.
Okay.
New business? Yeah, new business. What is anything new? Correct. New business? Anyone? Anything you'd like to bring to the table?
I've got an idea. Okay, this just came to me. So we have Tech with Seniors, right? But what if we had like a be safe on the internet for like younger kids? Because like that's kind of our target audience, and like
Who would willingly come?
That's what I was thinking.
no one, but the
Yeah.
parents would make them, and that's where we get everybody.
Do you think they would? Like, obviously, it's like great to promote the safety, but if I was a kid, I don't know if I would go to like that seminar.
Well, okay, well, but also just from like, I feel like even if we did like the best lesson ever or whatever, like, how much of that will they retain and actually apply?
I don't feel like kids
like stick that information because
Okay.
they're just not gonna be safe on the internet.
Let's just give up now.
Yeah.
Learn the hard way. I wonder, just to give it another twist, I mean, we think about events, but what about producing a pamphlet or a website page or something that we could add to one of our newsletters or something? It's a gift from what you guys have created. Here's some tips on being safe on the internet for parents, for kids.
There's
Promoted and hosted by the Superior Youth Leadership Council, and it goes out on the town something or other. So there's, that's a good way. I mean, I like that you put this or brought this up because not everything that we do has to be an event. So think beyond that. Something like that.
Yeah. We have a lot of kids looking for something at Arbor Day. We wanted to give them a coloring page with a little text box on it or something. I don't know.
Whoa. Oh, that's the.
Really stressful.
You see the volume button on the wall? Chris, on the far wall, there's a volume button. Down. It's like a dial. Just turn the volume all the way down, and I think that's what it might be. Yeah. Hey, I want to continue down this line real quick. Some of you may be writers. Some of you guys may be really good with video or something. So producing a video or writing something, not only on this topic, but on any other topic that may affect youth in our community, that maybe there's something to that. What are the issues that we need to be writing on or doing interviews on or something like that, so we can be, again, one of our callings here is to be a voice for Superior Youth. And so, do you guys want to throw those kind of ideas around a little bit here? What kind of topics? Is anybody in a writer or a interviewer, journalist type, or a videographer type that you like to do that kind of stuff? Is that a good thing that we do and not a good thing? Good idea, not a good idea?
Do you think it's possible for us to have a section reserved in the newsletter?
Probably not always,
Okay.
but I think special one-offs, they'd probably go for. We can request and see. Chris, you have any thought on that about what kind of ongoing kind of face we could have on newsletters or any other town media?
I think the monthly newsletter is a good idea. And all we have to do is talk to Melissa about that. And we have a board meeting on Monday night, we can talk about it then. But I think having a section in for the Youth Leadership Council would be great.
Because that'd be good for advertisement and other.
Would the leadership of the group or people from the group work with Melissa on the monthly articles on that? Because I think if you could help her with that, that would probably be a done deal, because town staff is so strapped for time that if you could help them do the articles each month, I think to get it done.
Thoughts? Yes, no?
It's just a lot of work to write an article on top of all the homework that we have to do and stuff, so I don't know time-wise how that would fit into people's schedules.
Sure.
What if you just kept the articles really brief, bullet points maybe, just to start off with, just the stuff that you're working on or the events that are coming up, or just a quick blurb. It doesn't have to be multiple paragraphs, just a couple things.
Who'd be interested in something like that? So we got some interest. Maybe we can just come up with some topics and then let you guys kind of figure it out. I mean, if there's 5 people here and there's 12 months, 2 a year, a short little article to put in there. And we wouldn't have to do all 12 months either. Who was that again? Zoe, Cass, and Michael, and who? So just those 4? Okay.
We're gonna need some more people because we're graduating, so.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys are graduating this semester?
No, like, we're not gonna be here through the end of the year, so
Oh, I see,
another
I see, I
12
see.
months, you gotta like, planning ahead.
Michael will have to take over the rest of them.
Sorry.
Cool.
So
Let me just so we can get a little kickstart on this, what topics do you think are important for us to write about or to have a voice about in like a town newsletter? I hear this internet safety. What else?
I mean, we could kind of like have it be on par with whatever's going on, like with local news or like just media issues or.
Some current event.
We could like debrief some of our events,
Mhm.
just spread the news.
Promote our events also. Maybe like reach out to youth and like kind of let them know about opportunities to volunteer with the town and stuff.
Mhm.
We could talk about like some of the things kids can do in Superior that they might not already know about, like different spots that they can go to. Like the new park, things like that, I don't know.
Reviews. Somebody reviews Wildflower Park. You can also go to the exercise machine.
Well, technically,
Oh, there you go. Any other topics that you guys can think of?
We took 2 minutes.
That's a good start. So maybe we'll get you guys kind of going on something like that. Any other new business? Things you'd like to throw out, new stuff, ideas?
So after Parents' Night Out, we have Arbor Day, right?
Arbor Day is April.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, in March, I think, Grace, remind me if I'm wrong, or correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't we say something about an ACT, SAT thing in March?
Mm-hmm.
I think we did, yeah.
So that would be technically our next thing. And then Arbor Day.
Arbor Day. March is SAT and ACT prep. We didn't have a date for that, but it was there.
Spring break's the last week in March, right?
Let's see.
Are they still doing alternative spring breaks?
No, but we've talked about it.
Doing it.
And that may be something that we throw out again this year. We're researching it right now. Alternative spring break, for those of you that don't know, is like probably 3 or 4 of those days out of the spring break.
It was all
It would
one
be-
day, didn't it? It was like all day. It was all the whole week.
The whole week.
Yeah.
But it's like morning, right, 9 to noon or something like that.
Yeah.
And you pick different places around town, nonprofits that you would go and work or volunteer for that time. So each morning you go and work at a different place.
I think that would be a really good thing to do this year. I know a lot of people are still trying to find hours for volunteering for different organizations, so.
And that's cool.
I
I'll
did
tell
a
them that.
day of it with Soha last year, actually. I didn't know who she was, but yeah.
Any other business? Ideas? Comments? Okay. So just maybe the people who signed up for the Parents' Night Out should stay behind like just a few more minutes just to talk about what all we need to get done for that. But then the rest of you, have a great rest of your break.
It was like everybody who, it was almost everybody raised their hand for Parents' Night Out.
I'm out, guys.
Kick it out.
Awesome.
zone?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
I'll see you on Friday, boy.
See ya.
We're going to California. I'm so hyped. Yeah. Like literally on a public beach. A guy cut his foot on glass last year. So like, you know it's real.
Are you looking forward to that part of it?
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. There's only one piece of glass, not like a whole bottle.
So for parents night out, so JD is talking to the sports stable people. We're wanting to just have it in the turf area. That's a very like confined area. You can keep the kids where you want them and also keep them entertained. So we'd probably have like yard games and just like balls out for them to play with. But I don't know. Last time we had a meeting with the people over at Sports Stable, they had a lot of really cool like toys and things for kids to play with. So maybe we could talk about having those out. Didn't they have like those hamster balls for people?
Yeah.
They were talking about getting them.
Okay.
They have them. Okay.
So we can talk about doing like cool things like that.
I'm literally riding hamster balls like in the
They have that. They had.
Did they say they had like giant Jenga?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jenga.
Oh my.
What's that? Corn toss.
Oh, cornhole.
So yeah, so there's some games that we could have kind of out there.
Maybe we should start off with like those small games at like when everyone's showing up.
Yeah.
Do something big, like, you know, who are.
Another option, depending on how many kids there are, you can section off the turf into 3 different parts. So like I worked for the Thanksgiving camp last year for Impact Sports, and the way they did is they had, because there were a lot of kids there, so they sectioned off 3 parts and they had different activities going on each one, and then they rotated the kids through.
Yeah. Is it like easy to put the dividers down?
Yeah,
Could we do it once they're already there?
I think so.
Like,
yeah.
just to see how many kids we have, so we're not like rotating like
Right,
2
right.
kids in each section.
Assuming the parents are probably going out to dinner during this time, are we gonna be providing dinner for the kids?
Good question.
Because they're probably not gonna like feed their kids and then.
Pizza?
Yeah, we could do like.
I think that's the safest, easiest thing.
Yeah, we should do pizza and maybe like gummies, like fruit snacks.
Yeah. And like juice boxes.
JD, when you check on that,
Yeah.
obviously they have the whole area, right? So there's 3 big sections to the turf field.
Right.
From what I understand, it's $75, and we can obviously negotiate this.
Yeah.
It's $75 per hour, per segment.
Okay.
So, think through that a little bit.
Right.
They're pretty busy, so they got stuff going on every time. If we can only get a third of it, I still think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
But, and that may be all we need. So really kind of get in there and think through that a little bit. So, yeah, we said 5 to 8?
Yeah, 5 to 8.
Yeah, 5 to 8. So, whatever that would be.
$675.
$675 if we had all 3?
I think for 3 hours, right? So that's times 9.
Yeah. So I'd say maybe we need just 2 of them at the max, and then one. I mean, I was watching today a little bit out there. It looked like they had 40, 50 kids in 1/3 of that, and doing pretty okay.
Yeah.
So.
What's our budget right now? Like just to have
So our budget
chaos.
did go up. We went from $2,000 to $5,000.
That's
So, but I mean, again, we have a whole year, to think about that, and plenty of things going on. So,
Awesome. So just let us know when you hear from them.
Yeah.
you you guys might want to think about, so we got the bigger games, and we could do stuff like a kickball game inside there. You know, we can get bigger games going, but maybe also having a side area for the kids that are maybe not so sporty, arts and crafts or board games, that kind of stuff. If some of you guys are more inclined that way anyway too, that you can have groups that are just having more of a quiet time. Yeah. I mean, and some kids may bring their own, you know, devices and stuff and might just want to chill in a corner the whole time. Hopefully that's not what they want to do, you know, during that time, but that's fine too, I guess.
So, when would we feed them? Like, what time would we do food, right? Because if we're gonna block out this period of time.
7? We give them a halftime, like.
Yeah.
I think so.
Speaking of food, what if kids are allergic to food that we're getting? Because that could be something that's going on.
So usually, yeah, so we're doing,
Yeah, I mean, we're doing like fruit snacks too, and I know that's not dinner, but also we shouldn't like advertise that we're providing dinner, because I mean, it's not really our responsibility to feed their kids unless we want it to be, and like
Well,
we want it to be part of
if
the
it's not our
hour.
responsibility, then let's not do it at all.
Well,
I mean, except for little snacks.
Yeah.
Because if parents are
But if
going
we
out
are-
to dinner,
Yeah, I feel
like
like-
I would want, like if I was dropping off like my kid and
That's-
I was
yeah.
going out to dinner, I'd want them to.
We can just specify that's only pizza, and like, if they have any food allergies,
Yeah,
They can-
put on the poster like pizza and snacks,
That's
like.
right. Pizza and snacks. If you have any dietary restrictions, please bring your own food. You know, something like that.
Yeah, little asterisks.
Yeah. We can, I mean, like, obviously Domino's does pizza and they also do salads. I mean, I don't know what kid is gonna be excited to get a salad at game night, but,
You can also just go to Costco. Those ones are like giant.
yeah. They have a capability there to do, they have a big screen. So at some point we could show a movie or something if we wanted to kind of wind down the night or something. So that's another possibility. If we are, you know, kind of, everybody's getting bored or something, or games
Yeah.
aren't going over.
You can do that after food.
Yeah, we could even do like episodes of a TV show or something on Netflix that, just because it's shorter. Like,
If you try to connect your computer to a projector and try to play Netflix, Netflix won't let you.
it's really stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I've tried it before in like my friend's room, and it just was like no. Mm-mm. So
Yeah.
the more you know.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
There's also other like Hulu and stuff like that.
Awesome. Any other ideas for this? We covered most of our bases, I think.
Yep. So we got advertising, registration, location, food, games, an alternative element just in case games don't go over.
Will we provide those things?
Provide.
Like the arts, crafts, or games?
We'd have to, yeah. Anything else? We're missing anything?
We'll have another meeting before that, so we can like review it.
How
If you guys
late will
think
it
of
go?
Excuse me?
How late will it go?
5 to 8.
5 to 8. all
So
right.
probably till like 8:30 to clean.
That's right.
Just curious.
We may not have to. I mean, that's what we're paying for, is basically to be able to use it and they take care of stuff after.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it would be nice of us to do that. You might even want to throw that out as like, hey, we'll do our own cleaning if that'll lower the price or something.
Yeah.
Do a little negotiation move over there. Okay.
So if there's nothing else to add to it, then we can break up Just remember, we have our super fun bonding night on the 24th, yeah, 6:30 to 8. And then Cyber Senior is January 29th. Most likely 4:30 to 6:30ish.
When do you think you can, by this week, you'll have that info?
Hopefully, because the first time I called Sunrise, they didn't actually pick up, and then I called, and then they were like, we can't tell you until.
Cool. If you have any problems on that, let me know. Maybe we can go over there and knock on somebody's door or something. Because this is one of those that, well, that one's not as necessary for us to get the word out, but just to make sure everybody has information here. Yours is probably real crucial to get that nailed down so we can get advertising out.
Yeah, I should hear back either tomorrow
Cool.
or the day after.
Just bug them.
Yeah.
And if you have any problem, maybe there's a couple other people that we can go after there.
Okay. See you all on the 24th. Ready for some pizza and ice cream and for some fun.
You can keep your notes, or you can throw them in recycling on the way out. And then we need people to put up tables.
Austin's not here.
Yes, your thing does it every time. Oh, wait,
How are you? Did you have a good holiday break? Yeah. You ready for school today?
Do you want to grab that already? Mike, let's turn it off.
How?
Just hit the button.
Oh, that's a big change.
Yeah. It's going to be horrible, but it's fine.
Oh, thanks. Amazing. So will you let go of everything else, or is it?
No, it's right now it's mainly contract work. So, but whenever the team's touring, whenever they're playing, then I'm with them. So it's yeah, it's pretty. It's a lot of work, but it's fun. I mean, the travel is pretty amazing. I started with them actually last October. So we went to Uruguay for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then we came back for a month, and then went to Germany and Tbilisi, Georgia. And now we're going. We go to California for 3 weeks at the end of this month, and then we go a week in Brazil, and then a week back to Uruguay. I mean, fun, but it's like I'll be gone that one in like 6 weeks.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so I'll miss the next meeting, but yeah, 6 weeks. But it's a lot of fun. I mean, if you're into a sport or into something, and you're working with the people at the highest level of the game, it's pretty. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's gonna be tough because I leave on the 23rd, and we're starting training now, and then we've got in February we've got 2 preseason matches, and then March 3rd we got our first league match, and I'm coming back on the 5th, so I'll miss all that activity, which I'm bummed, and it's kind of I've not ever missed a game, so it's kind of like not only am I going to miss training sessions, but I miss a game. But no, it's all good. We got good coaches, and
the stuff. I mean, the cool thing is the stuff you keep. We'll be able to bring back to those kids.
Yeah, it's already paying off. Just the way that the team trains, and they actually run the kind of the same type of attack strategies that we do, or we run. I should say we run the same that they do. So it's just now it's enhancing it. So I bring back a lot to the team.
No, but I bet you bought the.
So it allows me. I still can do my financial planning business, and so it works out really well. And the boys are old enough that I can be gone, and they can get to school and get home and eat their own meals. So yeah. So how's the new babe?
It's wild and crazy. Yeah, it's an adventure and a challenge.
So does she speak any English?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but she's learning fast. This week she's already stringing words together.
And how old is she?
Amazing.
Oh, okay. So that's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she was 2, it might be easier, but
That's right.
when you get older.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got a lot of language already in her from when I was good to me. So.
Are you guys teaching her, or does she have a
Yeah.
teacher?
No, we're teaching her right now, and then we've got a couple different programs that we're using.
Yeah.
And the girls, but I mean, TV and our girls, and she's just like, it's I'm just amazed by the human brain watching this little girl learning.
Oh, that's awesome, man. She must be happy.
Yeah.
Was there
there's
no?
times
Is there
where
comfort?
She's happy, and I think there's times she kind of, thinks back.
Yeah. Now, did she
All her
have?
friends.
Was she in a foster home, or?
She was in an orphanage.
Okay.
So, probably a group of, I mean, there's 75 orphans in that orphanage. 3 or 4 house moms. She had a good teacher. We had to hire a kindergarten teacher for that place. She had a really good person there. But I mean, I was telling the kids before you got here, the moms only did kind of the daytime, and at night, the kids are just hanging out. And so she was really raised by teenagers. And so the other day she got mad at one of her girls and flipped her off. So you're like, oh, yeah, she's been learning some things.
Oh, she's 6 and she, wow.
She's 6.
So that's,
that tough, she's very
it's the environment she was
It's the
working,
environment.
yeah, of course.
You gotta take care of yourself, and everybody's rough. Sometimes we're playing music, and some of her dance moves are like, okay, you learned that from not, Nick Jr.
Yeah, right.
So, I mean, some aspects she's like 16, and some aspects she's like 3.
Yeah.
She doesn't really have a concept of family. So, I mean, I think she sees us all as caretakers,
Yeah.
just different ages.
But that'll change.
That'll change.
Yeah. Now, so orphanage, no recollection of parents or anything like that? Or?
Well, she was probably 2 or 3 weeks old when she was dropped out.
Yeah.
So yeah, she has, and they've tried to connect, around the village and put her picture out, all that stuff. Nobody has come.
Huh.
No aunts, no uncles, nothing.
Now, she's so homeschooled now. Will she be homeschooled for a
No,
while? Or?
I think, she's got from everything we know from her school history, she's big math and science brain. So I don't think that homeschooling is the way she needs to go. And I think for the social aspect of where she's at, learning English, having peers.
But how long?
her age.
I mean, so you
Just
put her
this
into school right away?
We'll keep her this semester. Probably this semester in summer we'll keep her. And then she'll go into first grade.
Like what school? Like a special school?
No, Eldorado.
Really?
Yeah.
So
They have
someone who
she should have enough English to jump in. And
Okay.
El Dorado and all those schools now have ESL, English second language kind of programs, and they have tutors and people help
Sure.
that can help those kids out. So
Oh, good. Wow, what a great school for her to be going to. And what a difference it'll probably be from what she was
oh
at.
my gosh.
And like trying to figure out what's missing
Yeah.
from my application.
And everything is new to her right now. Like today we were walking the dog and
Really?
one of those airplanes came out of Broomfield Airport
Yeah.
and said, look at that. And she was just mesmerized. It was just one of those, like, she just watched it, just go off. So, like, stuff like that's happening every day. She's like, yeah. Took her to Chipotle. She was looking at her burrito and she was like,
Yeah. What an impact you're making on this young lady, man. That's awesome.
We hope so. We hope so. You leave when?
Well, I go to Los Angeles tomorrow until Sunday, going to Loyola, where I went to school, so I'll work with them for a bit, and then back in town till the 23rd. And then we head out for many weeks.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah.
And like, Packer's the one that found it, and when he saw it, he was like, oh gosh. Like, bye, thanks.
Yeah, that's actually awful. Like.
That's like the story of my life, though. Like, if that would happen to anyone.
Wait, so what did Vanderbilt do? Did they roll you back to regular? Or like-
Just early decision too.
Oh,
no,
okay.
you're lucky then, because
Yeah.
like you're lucky they have you. Like,
But if you think about it, like early decision rates versus regular.
I know, but it pushed me back like 2 months for hearing, and like my odds went down a lot.
Really?
Yeah, just because like, if you do early decision 1, it's so much better.
I applied applied for Virginia early decision, but I don't hear back. So I applied, what was that, November 1st? I won't hear back until mid-February.
So what are you gonna do?
And so I was like looking at, they have, the head of admissions has a Twitter account where they post updates for like when decisions are coming out, and I was looking at it. She's like, yeah, we had 25,000 people apply early, more than the regular decision. So like, it doesn't even make a difference to apply early, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I got my CSU rolling admission.
Oh, yeah,
I got mine in 2 days. And
That's really not fair.
It was so just like, I was like, what? And then like, I got my K-State one again in like 2 days because they also have rolling. You always do the rolling admission one.
October 15th, and I won't hear for like a month.
Really?
Still, yeah.
Just wait. How old is your oldest?
Well, she's
18.
Oh.
Yeah, she already got accepted to CU.
Oh, nice.
So she,
Wait, how?
so she graduated last year.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Went through the whole process, got accepted, and then she deferred a year so she could do her gap year.
That's cool.
Yeah.
People are like more and more suggesting people like do gap years.
She's only been gone 3 months, and it's amazing what I've seen in her. It's all the stuff she's experiencing, all the things that she learned as a high schooler, she's putting into practice. Just kind of, I mean, she's living. It'd be the same thing, like, you know, your first year of college, right? When you're just finally making your own decisions and doing that stuff. But what she's getting to see, the people she's getting to meet, the culture she's getting to experience, it's phenomenal. I mean, I'm not doing it, but watching her do it, I'd recommend it to anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like pretty amazing. But going to college too is
I
amazing.
can't afford to take a gap year. It's gonna set me back
That's
in
right.
that school so much.
That's right. Yeah.
So.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What school? Duke. Oh yeah, so it's.
It's funny.
I have pictures.
Did they decorate your locker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally showed up to school. My
Duke
friends were like,
oh my gosh, it was
they're,
so
like, covered my
adorable.
locker.
That's so nice. Aw.
It was adorable. I love it.
Oh, no, it's a big deal in my school.
I've never
Do you use your lockers at peak?
We don't
They
even
assign
have
the
lockers.
locker and you don't need
No, we don't have lockers this year.
Oh.
'Cause
They stopped
have-
assigning because no one used them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like they'll sign up for freshmen because freshmen use theirs, and then if you want one, you have to go to the office and be like, hey, I need one, and nobody ever uses theirs.
All right, crew.
So if you guys can just get together, at least chime in with each other a little bit, or get to the Lucky Pie early or something.
Yeah, I'll try
And
to
just-
make reservations once I get like.
Great
stuff
idea.
number.
Thank you for that. And just think about a couple of things, you know, whether it's the, hey, every 10 minutes you gotta change seats or something like that, just so we can get them mingling. We have a crew, obviously so new, you were talking about it, Kendall, and still a little reserved. So we need to loosen them up, especially Ari.
Bye, Ari.
So I think this is a great idea. And since we have, you know, the extra money, it didn't hurt us not to get it last year. We got money later.
Perfect.
And to get ice cream too.
Yeah.
For sure. I
Good.
haven't been to Sweet Home so long.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. Okay.
Cool.
See you guys. Thanks for
Bye,
coming.
thanks,
Thanks for
Kevin.
participating.